Today, I wanted to take a look at the top performing funds from Fidelity so far in 2022. And looking at this list, I am kind of shocked, but not really. So let's talk about it. So stay tuned. All right, folks, we are back. So let's jump into today's video. So coming in at number 6 is Fidelity Telecom and Utilities Fund, ticker FIUIX. So year to date, this fund is up 0.37%. Isn't that crazy just to be up 0.37%? You're one of the top funds this year. It just lets you know how crazy this market has been because a lot of stocks and funds are down year to date. So this is in the telecom services and utility company space. So when you're buying this particular index fund from Fidelity, this is basically what they normally invest in. So coming in at number 5, we have Fidelity Agricultural Productivity Fund, ticker FARMX. Now this one is doing a little bit better year to date, up 1.47%. Like the name says, this particular fund has a focus on agricultural productivity companies. I'm just losing my words. But basically, in agriculture, that's what you're getting with this particular fund. As you can see, this is a brand new fund, so there's not a lot of history, right? So it looks like it hasn't even been around for less than 3 years. The inception was in April of 2020. So brand spanking new fund. But if you look at the life of the fund, it's doing really well at 32.7%. But overall, you definitely want to see more history because it's been a crazy up and down world in the last couple of years. All right, so coming in at number 4, we have Fidelity Select Healthcare Services portfolio, ticker FSHCX. Now, this particular fund is up 1.75% year to date. This particular fund, if we want to get into more so like the hospital, nursing homes, health maintenance, and basically that space, that's what you're going to get with this particular fund. That's what this fund focuses on, basically those type of assets. So that's what you're getting with this. And this is actually probably one of the funds I'll probably take a more in-depth look at in the future. But let's jump into the top 3 funds so far year to date. Coming in at number 3, doing a lot better than the previous 3, is Fidelity Global Commodity Stock Fund. Now, year to date, actually the ticker is FFGCX. Now, year to date, this one is up 8.25%. So it's doing a lot better than the other funds that I mentioned earlier. This particular fund engaged in the energy, metals, and agricultural group of the industry. So that's what you're getting with this particular fund. That's where they're investing their money primarily in those type of common stocks. So coming in at number 2 on this list, we have Fidelity Natural Resource Fund. Really, when it comes to natural resources, we shouldn't be too surprised. It's doing really well at it's up 17.58% year to date. Ticker is FNARX. So basically, with this particular fund, you're investing primarily in companies that own or develop natural resources or supply goods and services to such companies. So that's what you're getting with this particular fund. And year to date, it is doing really well because at the end of the day, energy has been a hot topic, or natural resource, I should say. Now, can you guess what's going to be the number 1 fund before I get to it? I know I talk a lot about FXAIX and other funds. Let's see if it's the number 1 spot. And the answer is no. The number 1 fund year to date from Fidelity is Fidelity Select Energy Portfolio, ticker FSENX. Let me say that again because it's a little bit of a tongue twister for me. FSENX. This one is doing amazing. It's up 36.85%. year to date. Can it continue this throughout the rest of the year? We'll see. When you look at the strategy of this particular index fund, this particular strategy is investing primarily in companies in an energy field. So basically, energy is the where we're at here. You're talking about oil, gas, electricity, and coal, and newer sources of energy such as nuclear and so forth, and solar and things of that nature. So that's what you're getting with this particular fund, which is an extremely hot topic these days. As you can tell, when you drive your car, when you put that air conditioning on, things are just going up, and energy does play a role in that. So that sector has been really big. So overall, so far, the big winners are FSENX and FNARX. Both of these are Fidelity funds. Basically, all these funds you can only get on Fidelity. So you have to have a Fidelity account to find these particular index funds. But overall, even though they're the big winners year to date, when you compare it to FXAIX, which is a basically another popular fund from Fidelity, which is down about 16% overall, historically, FXAIX has performed better than those two index funds, FSENX and FNARX in general. So right now, those sectors are really hot, but things can change. So they maintain, they may not. So you just never know. But historically, FXAIX have performed better. But I am going to do more research on these index funds because I am focusing my portfolio more so on index funds, ETFs, and dividend stocks, and a little bit of growth stocks here as well. But overall, I'm trying to simplify my life, not complicate it. And just as a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. Any investment may involve risk, so it's important that you always do your own homework and invest in things you believe in. At the end of the day, the most important thing is to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out my channel grow, um, and I appreciate it, and it puts a smile on my face. Until next time, everybody, have a good one. Peace.